Okay, so we'll try one more time with the software encoder. I think it's much better. Yes, I have 60 FPS, so I just cannot stream the encoder.
Seems you enjoy brewing. Might I assume that you've a talent for potions of all sorts?
Well, as I see it, there's little difference fundamentally between brewing a modification to butterbeer and a Wiggenweld potion. Though I'm not certain Professor Sharp would make the connection. He doesn't appreciate my creativity as much as you might think.
Well, it was nice meeting you, Gareth, and thank you for the insights on your aunt.
Pleasure to meet you as well. Good luck today.
Okay, so let's somehow reach the girl over there.
I'm sure you usually is anyway.
Oh, she jumps down.
Why is everyone so highly strung? It's perfectly safe.
Oh, I don't know.
Well, hello. Don't mind me. I find it helpful to change my point of view now and again. Put things in perspective. Once I made it to the top of Gryffindor Tower, from the outside, without a broom.
Goodness.
I'm Nellie, by the way. Nellie Ogspire. I've heard rumors about what happened to you on your way to Hogwarts. Is it true? About the dragon?
It's true, and I was almost killed. Professor Fig and I were lucky to escape with our lives.
How awful for you. And of course, that poor man from the Ministry. But still, you got to see a dragon. Anyway, you've certainly brought some much-needed excitement to Gryffindor. And Hogwarts, for that matter.
What exactly are the rumors about my journey to Hogwarts?
That you escaped a dragon attack? Isn't that enough? Most of us arrive via train or boat. Not having just escaped the jaws of a dragon, of course it's got people talking. Word travels fast at Hogwarts.
I take it you're not afraid of heights?
It's something I've always done, since I was little. My mother once found me on the roof when I was 5. Still has no idea how I got there. But with all the strange hallways and rooms in the castle, and everything lurking in and outside the grounds, you don't need to scale a tower to see something incredible here.
I'd imagine most students have never seen a dragon. Have you?
Goodness, no. And I've never heard of one attacking a carriage like that. Not enough meat in a carriage, I'd think.
I'm sure I'll be seeing you around, either in our common room or when you scale your next tower.
You never know. Bye for now.
New Gryffindor. Professor Weasley's waiting for you outside the common room.
Okay, so I think we'll go there. Yep.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a 5th year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
Very epic stuff. Very, very cool in this game. The biggest highlight right now.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a 5th year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test. This way. The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore.
Peasy has a brand new game.
I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings. Do keep up.
Is not optimized.
Ah, the guide appears to have some information for you about that painting of poor Barufio. Simply cast Revelio on it, and we'll see what the guide says.
Revelio.
Let's see. Yep. Challenges. Missions. Okay.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside.
Revelio.
Just Revelio. Fine. It's different bells. What?
No time to waste. You've classes to
Lumos.
attend.
Revelio.
Okay.
Good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use blue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Oh, it's because of that. Okay. Will there be some animation? You're flying?
And here we are.
No.
Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak.
Black only looks out for the purebloods.
That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become auras. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
We did take a bit of a detour on the way here. Ended up exploring some ruins and... I shouldn't say more.
Exploring ruins? Well, I presume Professor Fig has his reasons for keeping the details to himself for now. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Oh no. I think. Really much too low. Oh, man. Right.
Oh, my mother makes the most delicious alahot
time.
Barely fit into my school when it's time to come back. My entire
Now, game must be very precisely optimized, where I need to set it to low RTE 3080. Okay. One. Oh. Off. Oh, the ray tracing. Everything is working perfectly. The ray tracing is really not optimal. Go with low ray tracing. With low, it's quite okay. I will go with low.
I'd never have a harsh word to say about it. I for one could stay here forever.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you and Professor Weasley talking about exploring ruins?
And now, 52.
She caught me off guard. I didn't tell her anything else about our travels here. I will say, I think she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well-trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look. The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Okay. Yes.
Revelio.
Okay, so this. Later, close. And open the party. Like this. No. Little better, but not much worse. Good. Nice. That.
Hogwarts survives the reign of this headmaster.
Retracing game. Totally not worth it.
Is that all you've got?
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces on your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Levioso.
Okay, hello. I see someone is watching.
Now, let's try something a little larger.
So my first magic lesson, learning Levioso spell. Things are still not optimized as...
Let us begin with the basic cast.
Potato.
It doesn't work. Oh, maybe I'm... Oh, idea.
See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember. Good. Now, well done.
Okay, but the frame rate is awful. I will disable ray tracing.
Very good.
Yes.
But the best way to practice is by dueling.
Doesn't work. as it
We'll
should
start
be.
with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now,
From
I
us,
want
yeah.
a fair duel using only
That's
Levioso,
still,
basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Okay, let's disable ray tracing. I think I don't need to restart because it will be disabled.
You're good.
How perceptive.
Stupid.
This can't be your first duel.
Let's just say I'm a quick learner. Levioso. I do it.
You're a lively duel.
Okay, it's pretty
All my students for this adept.
calm down.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
60 FPS, straightforward, without the ray tracing. This is total bullshit.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to
good, but-
Gryffindor.
Thank you, Professor Heckert.
It's playable.
Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it.
But it's too hard.
A classroom
It's
duel is one
normal,
thing,
it seems to be
but battling
pretty
dark
easy.
wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional
Without the
assignments.
ray tracing, maybe the hardware decoding could be
All
possible.
right, that's
It
enough
will look
spectacle for
better
one
on
day.
Twitch,
Class is
however,
dismissed.
This would be for another stream.
Nice work.
Check.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice. It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
I've dueled enough. Consider yourself lucky I held back.
Huh, fair enough. You owe me an honest duel when you aren't. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Sure, let's go.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon.
Right now,
perhaps somewhere unsanctioned.
60%.
We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Rattleby near the clock tower entrance.
Very good without
if
DLSS.
You're interested. Till next time.
Let's check it. Should look better. Like this. Yep, and there is still 60 frames per second, so easy.
I'd hate to face Professor Hecat in a duel.
What else?
Lumos.
Like this. Nice. Okay, so I think I need to go to another
Off on another adventure, are we?
magic lesson. Let's see, in this hall. Before in this hall the FPS drop was too real, like to 12. Right now it's good. It's all...
I swear it wasn't what you think, my cherub. Your eyes deceived you.
Oh, unfortunately, this game is so poorly optimized that even with RTX 3080, you cannot actually play with ray tracing and stream at the same time. This is also the reason, because I remember playing. Oh, no. Because I remember when I was playing the tutorial with ray tracing on high without the streamings, then it works very good. Oh, what was?
Revelio. Lumos.
Leviosa.
Oh, I don't think I'm opening anything right now. It was. Let's go.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented Revelio.
Could be some chest here. Okay. How to wear it? Maybe be like inventory. Exactly. This or this. But this is without any attributes, and this is into offensive. Nice. What else we have seen? Okay, we can collect some animals, make some challenges. Yeah, map and mission. Back to I'll put some additional missions as well. Go to the inventory. Here. Oh, okay, so I stop pulling the rope, but I don't want to. Oh, or not. upgrade possible later. Oh, I have gloves. Nice. What? Glasses now. No. Okay. Oh, I have a second level right now. Maybe not like this. Okay. Oh, nothing. Something. I give me nothing. Missions. Challenges. Okay. Okay, I can. Nice. Here I can get. If finish the mission, I will get some rewards. Okay. Maybe that. No, I can see. I have more gloves. Oh, this was already okay. So they already gave it to me without the clicking. Why I have it? Okay, so back to the game. This toilet. So higher. Okay, if you are the stairs. Easy.
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit. We sometimes have to
Okay,
remind
let's start. Some lesson. 30 FPS? Really? Even without the ray tracing? Something
Here.
wrong.
Behind
I
you.
need to check the
There is an open seat
file.
here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Hurt in my eyes when I'm seeing
Shall we begin?
such low
Welcome to year 5 of charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm?
Axia?
Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Okay, I need to switch the camera off right now. Alright, here. Easy. After figuring out how it's working.
That is not
spell
bad.
learning is really easy.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
Roughly on the outside It worked really good. 45, 40.
I've always
FPS.
found that fun goes hand in
Without
hand
the
with
ray
mastery,
tracing.
as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would
Not too
agree.
good.
Hmm?
I think the game should be restarted.
So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off? Hmm?
Okay, so action. Huh?
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your job. That's it! Now, stay focused.
Okay, too much.
Splendid! Very good! Very good!
Not
Points
so
to
bad.
Gryffindor. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Be sharp.
We are going in touch. Yes, of course. Well, not. But now it's my turn on this ball. I want to change it. I don't know. Okay.
Not
so
exactly your typical lesson, is it?
Okay, also 30. Not bad.
That's it!
Let us see this.
Oh, 50.
There we go.
Yeah, let's do the same. Oh,
Quite
maybe
impressive.
I should
Watch this.
destroy her ball. Yeah. Yeah, but I can win.
Yes!
Yes, no, I can win just putting this on 50.
Here.
One more. Yes,
Splendid!
exactly. Easy.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
Okay, so what? Oh,
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it.
change the graphics once again. Fortunately, it doesn't work. Let's do the.
This round settles it all.
Be sharp.
Excellent control there.
It did. You will lose.
Let us see this. That is how it's done.
No, it's not. Sorry, how it's done. It's 50.
Here. Do not think I will start going easy on you now.
This is how it's done.
Nicely done. Watch this.
I think you already lost. Yep.
There we go.
Let me try to demolish your balls. See if...
I know everyone is watching, but try not to be nervous. You are doing quite well.
A perfect score! Remarkable.
I think I have helped her a little bit, but doesn't matter.
Very good, both of you. Well done.
Yep, so this game is really easy. There's a possibility to change the...
Class is dismissed.
Difficult to
Gather
do
your
in
things
the
on the
game.
way out.
Good game back there. I must admit, I think I underestimated you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
This girl in Wednesday Adams.
That's good to hear.
A little bit.
It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Ouagadougou just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Ouagadougou uses one.
Spells cast without a wand must be less powerful than those cast with a wand.
No, not at all. Wizarding magic cast without a wand is just as powerful. Yeah. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
Is Ouagadougou much bigger than Hogwarts?
Ouagadougou School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
Maybe DSL will be done. DLC.
Is Ouagadougou a castle like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Ouagadougou, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course, you can use Accio on humans, if you're so inclined.
Well,
a word
After my brother learned the summoning charm, it was constant Accio this, Accio that, cutlery flying everywhere. Quite unsafe, really.
Oh.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? You did well, managing to best as gifted a student as Miss Onai.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Okay, another mission completed. I need to darken a little bit my second monitor. Oh. Right. Okay. Okay. There is a portal. Yes. What is it? Finally. Working.
Professor Ronan reminds me of my grandfather. Loads of wisdom, but a bit mad.
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
Yep. What you
Hello.
want?
You wanted to speak to me?
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student everyone's been whispering about. Hope your first day's going well. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
I've been fortunate. Beginner's luck.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I can't count on beginner's luck to impress Professor Ronan.
Some chests.
Revelio.
Oh no, there is a chest up there. Die, ball, die. This guy look like Neville? Okay, so there's a chest, let's go. Take it. Oh, closed. Oh, maybe perhaps I need some to open it. I do not remember what was named. Okay, so let's well, where should I go? I should mark second quest right now on my map. Here. Let's go to missions. Yep. Okay, we have two. Awesome. This is the main mission. This is the main mission. Let's do the additional mission first. Always. When we do first missions too fast, 9 missions, we can lose possibility. So always do additional mission first. Looks much better like this. Cat. I don't know, we can pet the cat here. Nice. That's all.
Leviosa!
Oh. Nice. Be able to pet the cat, like I think I remember YouTube movies that there was always my cat outside the but here it goes. Okay, so right now there's a like constant FPS. Much better. So this would be the settings for streaming. For sure, without the ray tracing. Maybe you wonder why you don't need to see the map. Because I'm playing actually on the widescreen monitor.
Whee!
Oh, not again!
Here I've come for the toilet bowl where she said I could swim, did you praxia mole? As long as we're only 1 time per week, I can plunge the boy's lavatories, not for the meek.
These peas will make me late.
He tried to stop me, did right for his carp, sought to trap me, confine me inside of a jar. But he failed, as did his containment charms, so I took my revenge to wreak havoc and harm. It was granted my privilege, handsome indeed, before I'd fire up the cannon, and so she agreed.
Revelio.
To draw up a contract with her, not with him, that if I behaved, I'd have 1 weekly...
Oh, there's something. Okay, so I need to spam Revelio like crazy.
Revelio.
Be able to find all the items. Because I'm also getting experience for it.
Up now, Annabelle. It was a long time ago. My life is behind me.
Nothing? Why those tests are ending?
Revelio.
Not fun.
Come, students. Listen to the art we are about to produce for the pleasure of your ears.
Oh, there's something.
Tego. Levioso. Accio.
Put 2 of them. So can I?
Accio. Levioso.
Target something.
Glad you could make it. Lucan's just over there.
Levioso. Accio.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Tego. Levioso.
I maybe not the castle, but maybe why
Can I
not?
help you?
That's showing.
Sebastian told me to see you about a club.
If Sebastian vouches for you, that's all I need to know. I coordinate duels for crossed wands. A dueling club of sorts. It's invitation only, so you must have really impressed Sebastian.
Yes, I kicked his ass.
I seem to have a knack for dueling.
Then you've come to the right place.
How does crossed wands work exactly?
You show up, I match you with other duelists, and whoever is still standing in the end wins. It's our way of determining the school's greatest duelist once and for all. And to liven things up, the winner is awarded a prize. Interested?
Of course. Dueling's an entertaining pastime.
I agree. Besides, in crossed ones, you could duel with a partner if you like. Your first time I'll pair you with Sebastian. Next time, you'll need to bring a partner along, or duel alone. So, care to step into the ring?
Get me in the ring.
Spectacular! Let the fireworks begin!
That's some action.
We'll make you regret signing up.
I don't think so. I will die. Okay, so we can auto-target and then...
Come on!
What for?
just spam. Leviosa and then spam.
Act like a winner.
I could never duel like that.
Do some combos.
Nice work. Sebastian wasn't wrong about you. There's strong competition ahead, but keep this up and you could be the next school champion.
Brilliant. Count me in.
I shall. Now, it takes time to organise these duels, but check with me later. I may have something lined up for you. Again, congratulations on your first Crossed Wands victory. Well fought. Hope to see you back here again.
Leviosa! Accio! Accio! Leviosa! Accio! Leviosa! Accio!
Nice. And I do it. Okay, so here. Oh, everything. As is new, the challenges, missions. Get it? Okay, so here. I think I have some. Yet? No, on the door. But much like Harry Potter. Nothing new. Nothing new yet.
Revelio!
Okay, so move the file opening. Oh. Closed. Also closed. Okay, so let's go back. Can I?
What are you up to now? Potato!
How to use it? Okay, I think I need to just use my map. Yeah, I already know it, so I don't even need to get near the teleporter. Set up our mission. Okay, and then map. Check when it is. So it is somewhere here. But we do not have. Here we have. Okay, it's much faster to. Move there. Okay, I'm choosing it, and then there should be some animation for it. This is, in my opinion, missing. Like no animation at all. Yes. Oh? Let's see. Up? Oh, I need to go downstairs. Professor Weasley. Sound strange. Yeah, maybe there is still some trace of ray tracing. Because I was told that I need to turn the game on. Favorite, so let's check. Maybe let's put it very low. And turn off. That's already right. Okay, so I think we are still with some kind of low ray tracing. Let's see if there's any difference in chamber with the low graphics and the performance. Okay, so we continue it here. Yeah.